Holy fuck! Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Let me just say this before I get into the review this afternoon. The South Sydney Rabbitohs, 60-8 over the Roosters. Holy fuck! Who predicted that? You fucking geniuses. Who? I want to know. Did anyone have South Sydney 13 plus? I was getting on a couple of multis before kickoff. South were paying $4.10 to win. 13 plus was about $11.50. What the fuck did I watch? Anyway, guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Friday football review for round 20 of the NRL. This has been recorded on the Saturday afternoon at 12:50 p.m. I did go out last night. I had a few drinks. I had a really big night last night. So I wasn't able to get the review out last night. I didn't get home really late. But this review has been recorded today. So I did go back and watch a fair bit of last night. I saw pretty much half of the Gold Coast versus Newcastle game. And I missed a lot. I probably saw about 20 minutes of the Roosters South game. But I did go and watch a fair bit of it this morning just to see what happened. And oh my God, Cody Walker, Alex Johnson, fuck. Cody Walker, what a player he is. But yeah, let's get into the review, guys. Let's go back to the first game. And it was at the Gold Coast at Seabar Super Stadium. The Titans 36, the Knights 6. And my God, the Gold Coast, wow. They've ended the season with winning five games in a row, which is a very good achievement for a club that hasn't really achieved anything in their history. But I think it's good to see a different team go all right. You know, I think, you know, for a team that's not playing finals football, to win 5 straight going into the end of the season, I think it's a really good achievement, and I think it's good signs for the Titans going forward in the future. So that's obviously good to see. But, you know, I thought Ash Taylor played very well last night. Probably the best game he's played in quite some time. I thought AJ Brimson was absolutely outstanding. I thought Kevin Proctor and Brian Kelly were quite good. I thought Jamal Fogarty played well. I thought the Gold Coast were good overall. As for the Knights, they were very poor. The only player for the Knights that really looked like they had a go for mine was Mitchell Barnett. He was probably, and Jacob Saifiti off the bench. They're probably the only 2 players that really had a fair go last night. Mitchell Pearce got hit late all the time. He was really poor. Kalen Ponga was absolutely outplayed by AJ Brimson. Clemmer and Daniel Saifiti, the 2 Origin forwards, they were like statues last night. They didn't do anything. The back rowers were very quiet. Bradman Best couldn't get into the game. It was his first game in a while, so he was, he was very, he wasn't in the game at all, really. Edric Lee was the only one that scored for the Knights, but my God, I can't believe the Gold Coast smashed a side that could have finished in 6th position. They will finish 7th now, so, you know, the Knights had a lot to play for last night. They could have really been pushing for a home elimination final, but they got blown away, and obviously with South winning as well, so it didn't really matter. But my God, I know Newcastle had a few players out and all, but fuck, that was awful. That was really bad. But my God, Newcastle next week will play South Sydney in the elimination final at ANZ Stadium, and they got to get their act together, the Knights, really quickly, because if you saw what South Sydney did to the Roosters last night, South Sydney are no joke. They are fair income. But as for this game, I don't have a lot to say about the Knights. I was really disappointed. I thought they were the dark horse coming out of this top 8, but it looks like they are the imposters of the top 8. But my God, my ratings for this game, I'm going to give the Newcastle Knights performance a 2 out of 10. I thought they were piss weak poor, to be honest. And I'm going to give the Gold Coast Titans performance a solid 8 out of 10. I thought they were outstanding. It's probably the best I've seen them play this year. They've had some good wins this year, the Gold Coast, but I think last night might be one of their best because they were clinical, they didn't hold back, and they absolutely dominated on the scoreboard. My top 3 on ground for this game, I'm going to go, number 3 is going to go to Kevin Proctor. Number 2 is going to go to Ash Taylor. And number 1, my man of the match, it's going to go to AJ Brimson. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. And well done to the Gold Coast Titans on a very good win. And I wish them all the best in the future going forward and moving on to next year. So, well done to the Titans, and good luck to the Knights next weekend against South Sydney. Let's go on to the next game. My God, what the fuck was I watching? South Sydney 60, Sydney Roosters 8. My God. Now, I know there's been a lot of talk about, the Roosters conceded 50 points, their season is over. The season's not over because they're still going to finish in the top 4 regardless, so they're going to get a double chance, but no team has ever won the grand final after conceding 50 points in a season, so it's a big ask for the Roosters. Now, let's have a look. A lot of Roosters fans are having a big sook this morning. They're all having a whinge about, we had players resting. So, you had Joseph Maloney resting and Brett Morris. Okay, fair enough. That's not too bad. They still had Cordner, Tupanui and Crichton there. Sonny Bill was there. What? Who was out? Lindsay Collins was out. What? Isaac Liu? You didn't have that many fucking players out. Joseph Manu and Brett Morris were still there. You still had your big names. You had Tedesco. You had Keary. You had Jared Roberto-Hargraves. You had the best front row in the game at the moment in C.Y. Takiyaho. Who else did you have? You had Boyd Cordner returning. You still had a very high quality team. And you got beat 60-8 against your biggest rivals. Now, I understand Trent Robinson is very upset about this, and I do not blame him one bit. But last night, South Sydney made the Roosters their bitch. They honestly sucked the life out of them last night. I could not believe it. And it was all on the back of the brilliance of Cody Walker. Cody Walker, for mine, at this current time in the NRL season, he is the best 5'8" in the game right now. He is the most informed number 6 right now. He is the best 5'8" in the game right now, in my opinion. He's playing better than Keary and Munster. Cody Walker is an absolute freak. What a player. He absolutely dominated last night. It didn't even matter if Rick Reynolds was there or not because he would have still done what he did last night. He was outstanding. Now, Alex Johnson, 5 tries. Holy fuck. One of those tries where Corey Allen passed him the ball, which I thought was pretty unselfish, and I thought that was brilliant. But, at the start of the game, the Roosters got the first try with Josh Morris, and Roosters dominated for the first 10 minutes. I'm thinking, fuck, the Roosters look all right here. And Cody Walker scored a try with a beautiful ball there from Adam Reynolds. And then it was Johnson, Graham. I think it was 26-4 at half time. And then, who scored the next try? Corey Allen scored. I think it was 32-4. And then Tupou scored. It was 32-8. And then after that, it was Cody Walker scoring another brilliant try again. Then it was Cameron Murray. And then it was Johnson. And my God, South Sydney were absolutely magnificent. They were almost perfect. South Sydney last night were a good 9.5 out of 10. They were absolutely brilliant. I was so impressed. Now, if there is a team outside the top 4 that can win the premiership, it is South Sydney. Now, I know they've done this year. They have beaten teams well. And then the next week they have just absolutely bludged out and lost the game like they did to the Bulldogs. Like, they beat the Eels about 5 weeks ago at Bankwest, 38-0. And then they lost to Melbourne. And then I think they bounced back against someone. And then they lost to the Bulldogs last week. And then they show up here against their biggest rivals and absolutely demolish them. And I've got to say about the Roosters, I'm really disappointed with the Roosters. They deserve all the criticism that they get. The back-to-back premiers should never concede 60 points. I don't care who is in your team or who isn't in your team. You're the back-to-back premiers. You've got one of the best players in the game in Tedesco. You've got one of the best creative players in Keary. You've got experienced players like Josh Morris, Daniel Tupou, Mitch Orbison. Maria Hargraves was there. Takiyaho, Jake Friend. I know Jake Friend got injured, but he was there. Cordner, Crichton, Sonny Bill Williams on the bench. You've still got a stacked team. But you concede 60 points against the Rabbitohs? Holy fuck. You embarrassing idiots. What is wrong with the Roosters? Are they done for the year? Fucking oath they're done for the year. They won't do shit in the finals. I can't see the Roosters winning the premiership. They might do well in the finals, but they are absolutely gone. They are absolutely gone for the year now. if the finals go how it looks like, they may play Penrith. If they play Penrith, they might have a chance. If they play Melbourne, I reckon they're fucked. Everyone knows that I'm not that high on Penrith, even though they are the minor premiers and they do deserve it, and they have been the best team in the regular season. But if the Roosters play the Panthers, I'll give the Roosters a chance. If they play the Melbourne Storm, I think they're fucked. But we'll find out today and on Super Saturday today, all the games today. There's a lot of very important games. If Canberra win and Parramatta lose, Canberra finish 4th and Parramatta finish 5th. If Parramatta win and Canberra win, Parra will finish 3rd and play Melbourne, and Canberra will still finish 5th because for and against isn't as good as the Roosters. So there's still a lot of possibilities on the finals today, or on the finals for next week on today's game. So we'll know more of what happens in the Saturday football review later tonight, guys. But my God, congratulations to the Rabbitohs on a massive win. Now the ratings for this game, I'm going to give the Roosters' performance last night a 1 out of 10. They were awful. They scored 8 points, but who gives a fuck? They were a 1 out of 10 at best. And I'm going to give the Rabbitohs' performance a solid 9.5 out of 10. Now, my top 3 on ground for this game, this is pretty fucking easy, in my opinion. Number 3 is going to go to Corey Allen. I thought he was outstanding last night. Number 2 is going to go to Alex Johnson, Mr. 5 tries. And number 1, my man of the match, is going to go to Cody Walker. In my opinion, the best 5'8" in the game at the moment, and probably the most informed 5'8" for the competition anyway. So I think it's the best 5'8" in the game right now. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the Friday night football review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share it to your mates, and let me know what you think about the Roosters. Are they done, or will they bounce back? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tonight for the Saturday football review. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.